Is Apple losing its creative edge? It's the question that's been on the minds of tech enthusiasts and Apple devotees alike. Apple, a name synonymous with innovation and design, has been the beacon of creativity in the tech world. It has set the pace, dictated the trends, and stunned us time and time again with its groundbreaking products. But is this still the case? There's no denying that Apple's product line has been impressive, from the iconic Macintosh to the revolutionary iPhone. But as we move forward, we can't help but question, is Apple's creativity still as vibrant as it was? Or has it become a victim of its own success, with the pressure to outdo itself leading to a plateau in innovation? These are questions that warrant a deeper look, so let's dive into Apple's product timeline and see if we can spot the creativity. The Apple journey begins with the Apple I in 1976. Picture it. Two ambitious men, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, tinkering away in a garage, their minds buzzing with ideas. The result? The Apple I, a single-board computer that was nothing short of revolutionary. But they didn't stop there. In 1977, the Apple II emerged, setting the standard for personal computers. It was more than a machine. It was a symbol of possibility, a testament to the power of human ingenuity. Then came 1984, the year that introduced us to the Macintosh. With its graphical user interface and built-in screen, the Macintosh was a game-changer, pushing the boundaries of what a personal computer could be. These were the early years of Apple, a time characterized by relentless creativity and innovation. Each new product was a leap forward, a bold step into the future. But after the Macintosh, did Apple's creativity start to wane? Fast forward to 2007, the birth of the iPhone. This was a moment that forever altered the landscape of the smartphone industry. Suddenly, a device wasn't just a means of communication, but a lifestyle accessory, a statement piece. The iPhone, with its sleek design and intuitive interface, was the epitome of this evolution. It was more than just a phone. It was a revolution. In the years that followed, we saw the release of several subsequent iPhone models. Each one promised to be better, faster, and more innovative than the last. But as we moved from the iPhone 3G to the 4, the 4S to the 5, and so on, a pattern began to emerge. With each new model there were certainly improvements: faster processors, better cameras, more impressive displays. Yet, these were expected. They were the natural progression of technology. But where were the groundbreaking innovations that we had come to expect from Apple? Remember the excitement when Siri was introduced on the iPhone 4S? It was a game changer, a creative feature that truly set the iPhone apart. Fast forward to today, and it seems that the creativity that once defined the iPhone has been replaced by a focus on refinement and incremental upgrades. Don't get me wrong, the iPhone 15 is a marvel of technology. It's sleek, powerful, and capable of amazing things. But where is the ingenuity that once made the iPhone feel like more than just a phone? Where is the daring, the risk-taking, the creativity that made us excited for each new release? It seems that with each new iPhone model, we're seeing less of the revolutionary and more of the evolutionary, less of the wow and more of the oh that's nice. And now we are at the iPhone 15. But where is the creativity? Well, the iPad, the Apple Watch, the AirPods. Are these signs of creativity or just variations on a theme? Let's take a moment to rewind to the year 2010. Apple released the iPad, a device that promised to revolutionize the way we consume digital content. It was sleek, it was portable, and it had a larger display compared to the iPhone. But was it really a leap in innovation, or was it essentially an enlarged iPhone without the calling capability? Fast forward to 2014, Apple launched the Apple Watch. It was touted as Apple's most personal device ever, capable of tracking health metrics and offering seamless connectivity with the iPhone. But at its core, wasn't it just an iPhone on your wrist? The same apps, the same functionality, only smaller and more convenient? Then came the AirPods in 2016, wireless earbuds that promised a seamless audio experience. But did they truly represent a new frontier in technology? Or were they just a wireless version of the EarPods that were included with every iPhone? Each of these products, while impressive in their own right, share a striking similarity with their predecessors. The iPad is essentially a larger iPhone. The Apple Watch is an iPhone that you can wear. And the AirPods? They're just earpods without the wires. Apple's genius lies in its ability to repackage existing technology in a sleek, user-friendly design. But is this truly creativity, or is it simply a clever marketing strategy? In 2007, Apple disrupted the tech industry with the launch of the iPhone. It was a product that changed the world. But since then, each new product appears to be a variation on the iPhone, just packaged differently. The core technology remains largely the same. So, are we seeing a pattern here? Is Apple merely iterating on existing designs, or are they truly pushing the boundaries of technology? This is a question we should all be asking as we look towards the future of Apple and its products. Let's now address the burning question: is Apple still creative? Now that we've journeyed through Apple's product timeline, from its inception, the revolutionary iPhone era, to the iPad and beyond, it's time to stop and ponder this crucial question. Apple's creativity has been a hot topic for debate, especially in recent years. On one side of the argument, we have those who believe that Apple has lost its creative spark. They argue that the company's latest products, like the iPhone 15, are mere iterations of the same formula, with incremental upgrades rather than groundbreaking innovations. They point out that the design too has remained largely unchanged, suggesting a lack of fresh ideas. On the other hand, there are those who ardently defend Apple's creativity. They see the company's consistency as a strength, not a weakness. For them, Apple's subtle refinements represent a commitment to perfecting their products rather than reinventing the wheel with each new release. They also point to Apple's ventures into new territories like augmented reality, health tech, and autonomous vehicles as evidence of the company's ongoing creativity and ambition. There are also those who occupy the middle ground, acknowledging that while Apple may not be as disruptive as it once was, it still has the capacity for creativity. They point out that creativity isn't always about radical change. It can also be about refining and improving what already exists. So, is Apple still creative? Well, it depends on how you define creativity. If you see it as the ability to disrupt and revolutionize, then perhaps Apple isn't as creative as it once was. But if you see creativity as the ability to continuously improve and refine, then Apple has indeed maintained its creative streak. But we are not here to pass judgment, we are here to spark a conversation. Whether you believe Apple has lost its creative edge or not, it's clear that the company continues to influence the tech world. What's your take on Apple's creativity? Let's start a dialogue. So what could be next for Apple? Can they reclaim their creative edge? This is the question on everyone's lips. The company that brought us the iPhone, the iPad, and the MacBook has a history of innovation. But can they bring us the next big thing? Let's imagine the possibilities. Think about the realm of augmented reality. Apple has been dabbling in this space with ARKit, but there's so much more potential. What if they took it a step further and developed their own AR glasses? We're talking about a device that could overlay digital information onto the physical world, revolutionizing the way we interact with technology. And what about the world of artificial intelligence? Siri was one of the first mainstream voice assistants, but she's been left in the dust by competitors like Google Assistant and Amazon's Alexa. Apple could truly innovate by creating a voice assistant that's more intuitive, more human-like. One that can understand context, remember past conversations, and even predict your needs. Then there's the realm of healthcare. Apple's Health app and the Apple Watch have already made strides in this direction, but there's room for growth. Imagine a device that could monitor your health in real time, alerting you to potential problems before they become serious. We're talking about a tool that could potentially save lives. And let's not forget about the environmental aspect. Apple has made commitments to be 100% carbon neutral by 2030. But what if they could create a product that helps consumers reduce their own carbon footprint? A device that helps us understand our impact on the environment and gives us tools to make positive changes. All of these ideas are just speculation, of course, but they're possibilities. They're potential paths that Apple could take to reclaim their creative edge. And we want to hear your thoughts. What do you think Apple could do to innovate? What would you like to see from them in the future? Only time will tell if Apple can once again be the leader in creative technology. But until then, keep asking questions and keep the conversation going.